Okay, welcome back to Banished. I am going to start this video the same way I start every video of Banished, by saying that I have absolutely no idea what happened last time. I can't remember that far back. Oh, we expanded the village, didn't we? Oh yes, I remember now, I remember. Yes, we expanded the village and we made a little farming community, didn't we? Because we got sheep! Yes, I remember now, we got sheep! And we got chickens as well, didn't we? Yes, so the chickens were over here. And we got sheeps. Got little sheeps over here, and we were waiting for cows. I'm waiting for cows coming in. Yes, and then we were building up another little foresters community over here, weren't we? Yes, I remember now. I also remember that there was a fire, which prompted me to build lots of wells everywhere, and there was a tornado, which was a little bit unexpected, but it never actually reached anything that I'd built, so that was fine. I can also see that down here, apparently, Ellie the fisherman has died of old age. I have absolutely no idea who Ellie is. Was that Ellie or was it? Yeah, Ellie. Ellie the fish. Like, who the fuck's Ellie? At this point, we've got people dying of old age who I've never even heard of. Like, who the fuck's Ellie? Like, Christ, how far are we getting along in, like, generations here? Yeah, I literally have no idea who any of these people are. Did we lose, I can't remember his name now. Tylord and Diamona's son. Because he lived around here somewhere, didn't he? Have we lost him? Oh, tell me we haven't lost him. He can't possibly have died of old age. Oh my god, I've got people dying of old age who I've never even heard of because that's how far ahead we're getting in the generations. That's awful. That's really pretty though. Oh, that's so pretty with the church and the cemetery and then the little orchard out back. Oh, that's lovely. And the tavern's run out of plums to make ale, apparently. Or he's reached the capacity of alcohol, I think. No, that's not the reach the capacity thing. That's the reach the capacity thing. That's, yes, he's run out of plums to make ale. That's very sad. Make no plum ale, but I think we've got plenty of alcohol stored up, and we've reached the capacity on food. So, yeah, we're bringing in far too much food. We've reached the capacity on tools and clothes as well. So basically, almost everybody right now is just wandering around with absolutely nothing to do. Apparently we've reached the capacity on coal as well. So yeah, everybody's basically just like got absolutely nothing to do because we've got too much of everything. That is of course the age-old story of Magpieton. Right, I want to have a look at how many families we've got versus how many homes. So we've got 34 families and 23 homes. So we can definitely stand to build a few more houses. So if we get some, not wooden, the other thing, stone houses, and we build them, where do we want them? Yeah, if we build them like in the little farming community, build them down along here, I think that would look cute. Build one, and then two, and then three, and then four? Well, four along there, and squeeze a few more in, like, I can't fit one in there because I've built a fucking well in the way. That was a bit stupid, wasn't it, Magpie? We'll build a little one there. And then rotate this one around. That's the wrong button. Rotate it around. And then let's not knock the trees down. Let's build it from there along like that. Okay, I now need 18 builders. Which is like, I mean, I can give you 5. Although, I mean, I suppose I've got basically, like, I've got 2 traders for some reason. Why do I have 2 traders? I don't need 2 traders. Yeah, I've got, like, all of these people without anything to do because we've reached the capacity on everything. But I don't want to start taking people off jobs. For some reason, I've only got 5 hunters when I should have 6. That's interesting. I've only got 6 gatherers when I should have 8. I don't understand any of this. Never mind. Anyway, we'll get some new houses built. And once we get new houses built, we'll get new children coming in. We were going to build a quarry town, weren't we? Over here. That's what we were going to do. We don't actually need any stone right now. We don't need anything. Like, look, we've got plenty of stone. We've got plenty of iron. We've got plenty of tools. We've got plenty of coats. We've got plenty of medicine. Plenty of textiles. We've even got plenty of alcohol. We've got far too much food. We've got enough firewood. We've got enough logs. We've just got too much of everything. If there's anything I need right now, it's like a massive influx of people. Should we build a little house out in the forested bit like we did with the other forest as well? Build a little wooden one. Little wooden cabin. Or maybe even 2. Where like the hunters and stuff can live. I think that would be quite cute. We'll build a couple of houses out there. This was Gisella's old house, wasn't it? And now we've got like these people. What's that? Destine, Skylar, and Gracie. Well, those are the names of children of celebrities, if ever I heard them. Destin, Skylar, and Gracie, definitely, yeah. That would be some fucking American pop star would have children called that. Then we've got our giant field of pumpkins. I think we've probably got too many pumpkins, to be honest with you. That might be why we've got so much fucking food. I bet. Is it all pumpkins? How many pumpkins? 1,906 pumpkins! And we're in late summer now. So, like, the harvest won't come in until... Actually, they're really slow at planting these pumpkins because they're in late summer. The harvest will be coming in like autumn unless it's coming in now. Is it coming in now? And that's... No, because these are just little baby ones because they haven't grown yet. I feel like I need more farmers on here. I want to put like two more farmers on. I can get 4 farmers. 2 people just happened to start working as a labourer exactly as I needed them. That was nice, wasn't it? Yeah, although not that we need them to bring any more pumpkins in because since we've got 1,906. That's only in that storage barn. How many have we got in this storage barn over here? Oh, we don't have any over there. Oh, that storage barn's pretty much empty now because apparently everything's been put in that one for some reason. Oh, how many students do we have actually? That's a good point. We've got 12. Because that can hold, I think, 20. So we might need to start thinking about building a new schoolhouse if we get lots and lots of children being born. Actually, if we build one over here in the little farming place, it can have its own school. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Although then we'd need another teacher. How are we doing on building these houses? We've got one. Well, we've got the foundations of one anyway. Yeah, they're being a bit slow on the house building front, but that's fine. We're not in any desperate rush. But isn't it looking pretty? Isn't it looking so pretty and lovely? Oh, it's looking like a proper little town. Are those chickens in the water? Those are... Are those chickens walking on water? Oh my goodness, we've got magic chickens, or are they under the water? I can't quite tell. Either way, they're magic chickens, because they're either walking on water or they're breathing under it. I can't tell which one it is, because they look like they're walking on it, but then they've got the weird water effect that makes it look like they're under it. Either way, though, magic chickens. and cows. Oh, look at the little puddy cows. Aww, can we not just, like, tame the wild cows and put them in that massive fucking field that I've built specifically for cows? And we don't have any cows yet. Anyway, I should probably like speed time up, shouldn't I? Because I'm running at just like normal time at the minute and like now it's happening. Yeah, so I'll look at my people zoom around. Look at them go zooming like little zoomy ants. Yeah, so we'll get all these houses built. We'll get some new children born. And then I think, should I build a new schoolhouse? I'll build that just for something to do more than anything because, you know, there's not really happening, is there? So, if we get a schoolhouse and we stick it like there, that'd be a good place. Yeah, we'll stick the schoolhouse there. What haven't we built? We could build a library, which I believe just raises happiness. That wasn't in the base game. I think that was a mod that I installed. We get a library, again, just, you know, for something to do. And we'll pop it like... Oh, there's a trader coming. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Stop everything, stop everything, stop everything. Bean seeds! Oh, fuck you. I wanted cows, man. I mean, I suppose I could buy some bean seeds. What can we give him? We can give him hide coats. Oh, I give him 5 hide coats, and that means I'm overpaying by 75 units. Oh, that's because I haven't actually bought a bean off him. That there we go. I was thinking, that doesn't seem right. Yeah. If we give him... like some hide coats, and then we can give him some iron and then some firewood. Yeah, give him some firewood because we've got plenty of that, man. We've got plenty of the stuff. And then what else do you want? Iron tools? I can give you some iron tools. I think this is going to just be like everything we've got, really, isn't it? And then we'll give him some logs. Should we go for stone? But no, because I don't have a sustainable source of stone yet. So we'll go for logs, and then pull that up to 130. There we go. Right, trade. I will give you all of that for 1 bean seed, my good sir. Maybe he'll give me a handful of bean seeds, who knows. And then we can plant beans one year. Won't that be exciting? Oh, look at my giant field of pumpkins. Oh yeah, they are kind of harvested. Yeah, so that, yeah, I suppose. Oh, you see this happens sometimes. You get an early frost and you can see they start dying off before they can harvest them. Which isn't really something we massively need to worry about because we've got plenty of food. But like if you're really close to the wire on food, that can end up being a massive problem. It's also a very good idea not to put fields close to each other because they can get blight, and the orchards as well. They can get blight, and that blight can spread to nearby fields. So keep them far away from each other, like I have done because I am a clever person. That was definitely something that I did deliberately and not just by chance. Anyway, have they built all these houses yet? They have almost built all of these houses. Oh god, we've got loads of people living on their own. I may have built too many houses. I don't want people living on their own. I want people living with other people so that they can make babies. Oh my god, I think all of this lot's children have moved out because I've seen. Yeah, I saw Gracie and Destine over there. Oh, they must be thrilled about the new house building thing. Like, oh my god, we've finally got rid of them. Finally got rid of the kids, and we've got new children being born. Look, I'm not even looking at like who's died and who's been born now because it means nothing to us. Like absolutely nothing. Moorish. Somebody named their child Moorish. Interesting. And Brill. Just naming your child Brill. Brill and Jarlene. And apparently we had a cleric called Cassandria who died of old age. Actually, no, I do remember Cassandria. She was someone's kid, wasn't she? I can't remember whose it was. But I definitely remember her being like a thing that existed. Should we change this to beans now that we've got beans? Oh, we've got potatoes as well. We'll change that one to potatoes because we've been having like squashes and pumpkins for ages. So we'll have beans and potatoes next year. That'll be exciting, won't it? I don't think we've had potatoes since we first came here because like when the old guard first came and founded Magpieton, all they had was potatoes, wasn't it? Before they could grow anything else, and they were living off potatoes. So we'll go back to our roots with potatoes. Oh, we're having lots and lots of children be born as well. Sorry, I'm just heading off to see if there's a trader coming in, but there isn't. Yes, we're having lots of children be born. We need another teacher for that school there. I don't know if people will start going to that school before this one fills up, but well, it's only got 10 students. How many people have we got now? 86. 86 people. 100% are clothed, 95% are educated. So there's just... Hang on, how are only 95% educated? Unless it's counting the children who haven't gone to school yet. That would be a bit daft. I would have thought the uneducated generation would all have died off by now. Oh, Ralph has died. Ralpha was one of Gisella's children. Gisella's bloody children are dying of old age, man. Flipping egg. Time's moving too quickly. Right, so we've built all those houses and our stone reserves have been significantly depleted because of it. So, I no longer need 6 builders. Take all of them off of there. Off. So, I believe now would be a perfectly reasonable time to start building up our quarry town, which I am going to name Quarryton. Because that is the kind of imaginative person that I am. Yeah, I remember in the last video I was going to name this like something like Lake View or something because it's by the lake and make it all fancy. No, this is going to be Farmington. And then we're going to have Quarryton up here next to Magpieton. Yes. Although, to be honest, they're all kind of part of the same town, aren't they? It's more just like... They're more like suburbs. Are you already harvesting beans? Oh my god, time is really moving far too fast. But look, everything's looking after itself. Everything, like all of that stuff that we traded, they've already got it back up to everything. I mean, look how much firewood we've got. This is just ridiculous, even with all the new people coming in. All the new people being born and stuff. What's your capacity? 84, so you'll be able to get, what, 200 people or something like that? So you're fine for a while. We're full on coal. We don't need any more iron. This is getting a little bit ridiculous now. I wonder if actually, I'll put some coal in here. Look, we've got all of this food that's been stored in here for like decades at this point. I mean, when did we put that 1,000 fish in the trading port? Like, that fish has gone off by now, surely. That was like way back when flippin' Carlisle or whatever his name was. Arlisle, wasn't it? Arlisle was the flippin' farmer. That was when those bloody fish went in there. We're talking like generations ago. Yeah, but anyway, I'll put some coal in. I'll put some more coal in so they can get back to mining coal. Because the only thing they need coal for is to make steel tools. And we've got enough tools, so yeah. I think that's the only thing they need coal for. I can't think what else they would need coal for. Should I put the food limit up? No, because I don't want them to... Oh my god, we've had a load of people die all of a sudden. Yeah, has our population suddenly gone down? It's gone down a little bit, yeah. A bit of a death wave going on, but we've got loads of new people being born and stuff. All of these houses are ready to be filled up with delightful children. Apart from these bastards who've moved in on their own. Kristen! Oh, I remember Kristen. Who was Kristen? No, Kristen was one of our originals, wasn't she? Is that somebody who's named after Kristen? That would be very sweet if that's someone who's named after Kristen. Late autumn and we've already got snow coming in. We've had a lot of early winters, haven't we? How many onions have we got? Not onions, other things, potatoes. They harvested 381 potatoes and we've still got 1,739 pumpkins. Again, those pumpkins have surely gone off by now, I would have thought. But yeah, that's not a thing in the Banished universe. Food doesn't seem to go off. Maybe they're just really, really good at preserving it. Maybe it's all in the form of like pumpkin jam or something. Anyway, yes, I was gonna build a quarry, wasn't I? Because we've got like oh, we've only got 3 labourers because we've had so many people die. And the labourers have had to replace them. But yeah, have we got enough people being born to offset people dying? Because we have had quite a death wave. There's a merchant at the trading post. Hang on. Pear seeds. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, yeah, pear seeds are alright. We don't have pear yet, do we? No. Pear seeds are alright, but like, I want more stuff. I want cows. Okay, give him all the hide coats. Give him all the firewood. Give him... Oh, there aren't any iron tools. Were we out of iron tools? Should I have replaced them with steel tools? That's probably what I should have done. Give him all the iron. Give him all the stone. That's not a good idea. We don't have that much stone to give. Hang on. Give him all the logs. And then I'm overpaying by 100. There we go. I shall take a pear seed for all of that stuff. And then I'll put some steel tools in here. And then our blacksmith can get back to making tools. Take the iron tools out because we don't have any. Steel tools, where are you? I'll put 40 in. Yeah, and then he'll get to work making more sharpish. I'm sure he will. Right, I'm wondering if I should hold off a bit before building this quarry. Because we have all of a sudden lost a lot of people. And we've not got that many new ones coming in, actually. And then another one's just died. This is a bit... Oh, that was Talonza. Wait, Talonza must have moved house. Because Talonza was Tylord and Diamona's son, and he was apparently the teacher. He became the teacher and then died of old age. But I don't know where he was living, because he was originally over here, wasn't he? But he wasn't there. What's that? Hillisy. Flipping heck, some of the names I tell you. Oh, there's Wall! There's good... Oh, Wall's become the herbalist! Oh, because Wall was... Wasn't Wall one of Gisella's strangely named sons? Gisella and Irvine, was it? Have I not dismissed you, Mr. Trader? Dismiss you. Gisella and Irvine, yeah, and Wall was one of their sons. I'm sure Wall was. Was he? Because it was like Rose and Ralpha and Wall, I'm sure. And now he's become the herbalist, just like his dad, although he's not living in the herbalist's cottage, which is sad. Being lived in by Ore, who is a forester, and Kiara, who's a fisherman, which is interesting, and 70 years old. Oh my god. All the ones who are just young bit things are now old bit things. Right, we've got 5 labourers now, so, and yeah, we've got, the numbers are getting back up again. So, I shall build a thingamahoochama-whatsamadoodle, a quarry, and I shall build it. Should we build it like right by the lake? And then make the towny bit over here? Does that seem like a plan? Or should I build it more like over here? And then make it more of its own little thing. Yeah, I'll build it like... Oh, I don't know. Do I want it next to the lake? Or would I rather have houses next to the lake? Like lakeside properties? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I know. Hang on. Right, we'll stick it there. We'll stick a quarry there. We'll get ourselves 3 builders. We've now got plenty of labourers. And then we need to think, are we going to connect it? Like, I mean, we'll connect it from here round, but do we also want to connect it to the main bit? I might have to buy a... Oh, Gisela the Miner has died of old age. That's Gisela named after Gisela. It's Gisela's namesake, or one of them. We've got another merchant arrived. What do you have? You have general goods. Well, fuck off. I don't need general goods. Oh, you've brought me wild cow meat, have you? Oh, screw you, taunting me with your dead cows. I want live cows, man. I want live cows. Yeah, so are we going to build like a path? We have to build like a tunnel through there. I don't know if that's big enough to justify building a tunnel. Although I do like building tunnels. Tunnels are exciting. Because we couldn't fit a path around the edge, could we? I tell you what, we'll build a tunnel. If I can find the thing. Tunnel. We'll build a tunnel. Through like... Oh, where do we want to... Yeah, the quarry's been built but doesn't have any people in it yet, which is fine. Build a tunnel through there like that. And then we'll build a path from the tunnel to like there to connect it up. And then we'll build a path up along there and we can fit it through there like that. And then we'll build another path all the way along to there and down. This will connect things together and then we'll get some quarry people. What are they called? Stonecutters. We'll get... Well, we'll get... Ooh, how many do you want? We'll get 5. We'll get 5 stonecutters. And they've reached the capacity on stone. They haven't even started working it yet and they've reached the capacity on stone. We'll raise the capacity for stone because we're going to be doing building. And we can also use it to trade with, which will be fine. Yeah, we'll build a nice stockpile. Like... We'll build a stockpile like there to put all the stone in. And then how are we doing on the whole family to house situation? We've got 31 families and 34 homes, so we've got more homes than families, so I can't be building new houses yet. But when the time for expansion comes, I'll build it round here and this can be a little quarry town. And what's really cute is that as they dig the quarry, this will actually get deeper and deeper and deeper. And then it will eventually be like, there won't be anything left. So at the minute it's 100% remaining, but it will go down as they mine it. Same with the, same with the mine. Because that's got 81% remaining and eventually this will just be completely mined out. Struggling a bit on alcohol. We've only got 25 stored alcohol and not enough plums. So I might want to build another orchard somewhere near the tavern. If there is anywhere where I could fit one. Oh, there's another merchant arrived. You had better have cows. You don't have cows. You don't have... You have seeds and the only seed you have is potato seeds and I already have potatoes. So, no. You go fuck yourself. That was the general goods merchant again. Like, I don't need to see you twice in a row. I need to see the fucking livestock merchant so I can get cows. Oh, I tell you what, actually, I could maybe... I know what I'll do. I will build an orchard. Orchard. Along here. Nice big orchard, you know, just in case we don't have enough food already. Nice big orchard. Along there. And then I will build a second tavern. That's what I will do. And that tavern can go somewhere. I maybe shouldn't have made the orchard so big. Because now I've got nowhere for the tavern. Should I tuck it around? I tell you what, I tell you what I will do. I will put it there, and I know it'll be the tavern for the quarry workers, right? And we will call it the Quarryman. It's not the best thing. We're gonna call it the Quarryman, guys. And then this one over here can plant pears, and that one can make ale from pears. We can have like pear cider, which is the best cider. Actually, no. Do you want to know what the best cider is? Cherry cider. I have just very recently discovered cherry cider. It is the best cider. Raspberry is a close second. I think my favourite is like cherry, raspberry, then pear. I have spent many months whittling down the best ciders. Just sort of, I think I've tried every single cider in the shop that I work in now. I've just sort of, because we've got like I think it's 4 bottles for £3 offer, is it? So like I just keep buying 4 bottles of cider, but I've always like bought different ones each time, and now I've got to the point where I'm like, I get 2 cherries, 1 raspberry, and 1 pear every time because they're just the best. Like, none of the others can even come close. So yes, cherry cider I highly recommend, but pear cider is good too. I'm going to build another path along there because otherwise that bit just looks weird being all grassy. No, it's getting cold again. That late autumn, and the bloody things are dying off again. We have had a lot of early winters. That's very concerning. Although this one was harvested. I think it's just that this field's too big. I think I just made the field far too big, but it's not like it's a problem. We've got plenty of food. Yes, this can plant pears, and then we need another what do you call them? Farmer. That's what we need. Plant pears, and this tavern can make stuff from pears, although it'll be a few years before we actually have any pears, won't it? Which is a problem. And there aren't enough plums coming in to even service this one. What are we going to call this tavern? I mean, this tavern's been there for years, but what do you think we did call it? I bet we'll have called it the Magpie. That's what we'll have called it. Here's another bloody general goods merchant. He's got apple seeds. That might be useful. Okay, we'll get some apple seeds. And I will give you, like, literally everything, probably, for these apple seeds. We'll start with the most expensive. Oh, hang on a minute. He's going to take food. Oh, that is brilliant. You can take all of the food. You just have all of it, because I've got far too much. You can have 1,000 fish. You can have 1,000 fish. You can have 300 pumpkins. I've got plenty of pumpkins. Probably. Oh, actually, I haven't been farming pumpkins in a while. I bet I've still got plenty of pumpkins, though. It's going to take all of my food, and then I'm going to get rid of some of my food. Oh my god, that is amazing. And I shall have a single apple seed, please. Take all the food I have, and then have a single apple seed. But I've just set this one to bloody... What have I set this one to? Pears. I suppose I could set it to apples. No, we'll leave it at pears. A child named Mohammed was born. A child named Idler was born. I forgot to dismiss the merchant again. Piss off. A child named Briel was born. Alton. Ramond. Genia. There's just all these people. I have no idea who any of them are. How many people have we got now? 94. And we've reached the limit on stone already. Oh my god. Right, do we need any more houses yet? No, we do not. We still have more homes than we've got families, which is bad. I need you to have more children, everybody. I need you to have so many children. And why have you not had a child? Why have you not had a child? I mean, you two are young. You should actually, he's still a student. Is that... why haven't you had a child? Oh wait, you're both in your 60s. But still, you should still have a child. And you've had children. You're just a miserable bastard living on your own. You're Tylord Mark II, you are. I don't know who exactly it is you've pissed off, because I haven't been following your story. But I'm guessing there's someone somewhere. There's Destine. You've got a child called Demon. Ottie and Demon. Okay, well I see you've taken after your parents' naming traditions. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. I think I've found who he pissed off. So we've got Arles, or Arles, or whatever, living on his own here, right? And then over here we've got Kristen, who is the same age as him. living on her own with 2 children. Yes, this is Tylord and Diamona Mark II. That's what this is. Our little pear trees are growing over here, and we need another, what do you call them? Brewer for the tavern over here, but I'm not going to set it yet until we've got actual pears coming in, because there isn't any point. We've already reached the limit on stone. Should I just up the limit on stone? I think I might just up the limit, just to get them working again. We've just reached the limit on everything. We're doing too well. It's sort of irritating, to be honest. I mean, it's probably my own bloody fault for, like, building fields and things that are far too big, but I just want them to, like, take up space, you know? Because then it looks more like a big proper town. Like a big proper functioning town. How are we doing on graves? Oh, we've got plenty of graves left there. And then we've got a whole another graveyard over there. Wait. We must have had more people than that die. There's 14 there. 14 plus 9, 23. We have had more than 23 people die. Wait, what? How is that? What? Graves don't disappear over time, do they? That's not a thing. I know for a fact that that isn't a thing, because... What? Actually, there have been graves disappear because we had like 3 big tall ones like that, didn't we? Because those were the first 3. Oh, there's no way. What? I'm so confused. I've never been aware of graves disappearing in this game. It doesn't make any sense that they would. But we've definitely had more than 23 people die. Surely. We must have done. And there's our crops dying off again because they can't harvest them fast enough. Am I going to have to put more farmers on this field? Oh, look. For a brief moment, food went down to like 3,300. It's the lowest I've seen it in ages. Oh, look, it's dropping. 3,200. This is good, actually, because it might be that... oh, another merchant's arrived. Hang on. You would better have fucking cows. No. You don't even have seeds. You can piss right off. I don't need you. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, it's kind of good that the food's dropping, because then it means that, we're not... Actually, it's dropping quite dramatically, isn't it, over winter? That's a very good sign. That's a good sign. That means that we've got more people coming in. We're growing. We don't have that many children and students, to be honest. I think we've got a lot of old couples. I think that's the problem. I think we had such a... what's the word I'm looking for? A housing crisis for so long that we had so many people like still living with their parents until they were like 40 or something. That when they've moved out and started having kids of their own, they haven't had like as many kids as the previous generation did before they started dying off themselves. So I think that's part of the problem. It's nice to know that as the generations have passed in Magpieton, and as the people have grown, and we've grown as a town and a community, it's nice to know that the tradition of falling off the end of the pier while fishing is still alive and well, isn't it? It's nice to know that. We've got more children coming through. Although we're struggling to like really get the numbers up. We're never getting much above sort of 16, 17 on children students. They've only got 3 students over there. Most of the students won't be coming over here, are they? I think that's because this is like the young town. This is where all of the young couples moved into. Yeah. So this is where all the children are going to be. That was my water bottle cracking, as you just heard in the background. It does that a lot. Just ignore it, it's fine. Oh, that stone's a bit irritating, isn't it? That stone's like halfway across the bloody path. I think somebody would have cleared that. Oh, we've got another merchant. Cows. Fuck you! I do not need bloody hide coats. 16! You've got 16 hide coats. You came all the way here with 16 fucking hide coats. Piss off. Nobody wants you here. Right. I've got more labourers coming through. I was thinking like, oh, I could put them in the quarry, but look, we're nearly at the bloody limit on stone again. I've got nothing needs building. I do have more families and homes now. So I could build a few more houses. We build some stone houses along here. Just like a couple, just like 3. We'll build 3 little houses. It'll be the start of Quarryton over there. Have we got pears coming through yet? think it might be. Will it be next year we get pears? I think it'll be next year that we get pears. Oh, they're very pretty. Look at the little pear trees. That's lovely. Our little orchard up beside the school, so the children can go pear scrumming during their lunch break. We've now got 9 labourers just sitting around doing nothing. I feel like I need them to do something, but like there isn't anything for them to do. We're doing too well here. We've just got like a massive surplus of everything. I was going to build a library, wasn't I? Hang on a minute. Whereabouts is it? Build a library. Should we build a library in Upper Magpieton so the middle class people can have a library if there's anywhere I can fit it? Is there anywhere I can fit it? I can maybe tuck it. Ooh, I can tuck it like beside the town hall. Or that's about it, I think. I mean, I could put it down here, right by the river. I feel like that looks like it might be about to fall in the river. There! Because then it's like next to the school. Or over here beside the town hall. No, I think we'll put it next to the school, so it goes like sort of there. And then we'll build a little path. Build a little path to there. Actually, we could upgrade all of these paths to stone paths. That would get rid of some of the stone. We could upgrade that to a stone bridge as well, actually. Can we do that with a button? No, we can't. And then I need 8 builders. Why do I need 8 builders? Oh, because I've put a load of houses down, that's why. I forgot about them. Yeah, we'll get 8 builders because we've got those labourers to spare. And we'll build ourselves all of this stuff. And we've got pears coming in. So, if we get ourselves another brewer, and you can be making ale from pears. Which I know we don't have at the minute, but there will soon be pears and you will be able to make ale. Oh, and look at the numbers ticking up. We've got 71 adults. We've still only got 15 children and 16 students, though. How many people have we got in total? 102. Yeah, so I mean, it is ticking up. Eventually, we're going to have to build another church. Oh, and we need a librarian. We need a librarian. We need a librarian. Where's the librarian? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that just adds happiness. There's a trader pulling into port. If you don't have cows, I am going to do something very unpleasant to you that I haven't thought of yet. Sheep. I don't need sheep, man. Take sheep off my order. That's because I had sheep on my order. Because I forgot to take it off when he last brought sheep. I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. Yeah, don't bring me sheep. I have so many sheep. I don't need sheep. I want cows. Go away and bring me cows. Storage for produced goods is near capacity, is it? What's produced goods? Is that the barn? Oh, that's the barn. Oh, both barns nearly full. Both barns are nearly full. We've got too much stuff. Although I don't know what it's full with because our food is actually quite low for us. I mean, like, it's below 4,000. Yeah, so I don't know what it's full of. But, yeah, okay, we need another storage barn. Or, now, we could build, hang on, we could build a market. We could build a market, guys, for Quarryton. Because what markets do, well, it'll tell you here, used to provide a localized area for citizens to collect food, tools, and fuel. So, it's like a sort of storage barn and a stockpile rolled into one. It's just another cool thing you can build, really. But, like, yeah, if we build a market next to Quarryton so that they don't need to have their own storage barn, they can just have a market. That's a really good idea. I mean, there's no point building one now, really, because, like, there aren't enough houses. But there will be in the future. So if we just build a market, like there, with a view to expanding Quarryton in the future, this is a good idea. So we'll build a market there. Oh, our food has gone below 3,000. Oh, it's all back up again, though. This is good, though. We are, like, we're you know, it's showing that we are expanding and stuff like that. When it starts to get down to about, I don't know when I want to start getting, like, see, it's going down, it's sort of hovering around the 3,000 mark. When it gets down to about 1,000, that's when I probably want to start thinking about getting more food coming in. Although, like, we're not full up on hunters and gatherers and things like that. So we can always just get more people working. Yay, we have a market. Right, take all of our builders off. Whoa, 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 whoa. We've got too many farmers. Yeah, if we take all our builders off, because we don't need them anymore. And now we need traders for the market. It wants 6. Does it need 6? I'll give them... No, no, no. Traders are for the trading port, man. Vendors. It wants 12. It wants 12 vendors. Okay. You can have 6 vendors. But only because I've got so many people. And yeah, and they will bring things and put them in the market for people to trade with. Now, at the minute, there isn't that many people here. Well, there's people in these houses, though, I suppose, could use it. Because they're quite close. Oh, and there we go. It's stocking up nice and quickly. So it's getting full of stuff. And if we expand up in this direction, you see, next time they want new houses, we'll build them up there. And then this can become like a proper little town. And so it'll become a bustling market quarry town. So that's exciting. We're getting more students and children coming in now, which is good. Our food's back up above 4,000. That's because the harvest's just come in. Another merchant has arrived. If you don't have cows, I swear to God. Yes! 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 6 cows. Okay, okay, okay. Pause, 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 pause. Oh, I never thought I would see the day. Right. Okay, what will you take for your cows? I give you all of the logs, and then I give you all of the stone. Tell you what, I'm overpaying by 25 units, but that's absolutely fine. You can have that extra 25 on the house because I am so happy to have cows. So, there we go, and then we can dismiss him. I never need to see a trader again, as far as I'm concerned. That's absolutely fine. I now have cows. So, I need another herdsman. Where's herdsman? I need another herdsman. And you need cows. And we can have 24 cows in that field. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, and here comes our herdsman to take out cows. There's the cows crossing the river. They're going through the tunnel. Hang on, let's see if we can follow them. Time's moving too quick. Hang on a minute. They went through the tunnel and then over the hill. Are you actually mental? And there they are going into their little field. Look at them. Look at our little cows. Teleporting themselves through the fence. Oh, that's so cute. There's also some sheep in here. I don't know why there's some sheep in here. They might be wild sheep who just happen to have, like, wandered. Or they're sheep from here that have just, like, escaped and gone into the cow field. I don't care. All I'm happy about is that I have cows now. Oh, they're so cute. Look, we've got a proper farm town now with sheep and cows. I'm so happy. This is all I've ever wanted in life. I've got a proper little farm community now. With a field of potatoes, and a field of sheep, and a field of cows, and an orchard of pears. Oh, isn't it lovely? Oh, it's so now. I'm so happy. Oh, you have no idea how happy I am. I'm so happy. Okay, do we need to build any more houses yet? We have 41 families and 37 homes. So yes, we can get like a nice steady increase of houses. I'm going to start building stone paths, you know. I'm going to convert all of this to stone. Because, you know, this is Quarryton. This is where they're mining the stone. They should have stone paths in Quarryton. And the path to Quarryton should be made of stone. We'll have a nice stone path along there. I don't think that stone paths are as pretty. But, you know, it uses up some of our stone. So that's good. And we'll build a nice little stone path, like, around the market as well. Get one around the market like that. And then we can build some more houses. If I can see through these trees, build a path up a bit, up to there, and then we will build some stone houses. Should build them there and there. They'll be a bit noisy because they're facing onto the market, and then they've got the quarry over here. So like Quarryton isn't going to be the most upmarket place in the world. It's quite bustling and busy, but you know, I don't know where we're getting iron from. Because the iron seems to be, like, fine. But we're mining coal over here. We're not mining iron. So, I don't know. Because, I mean, he's using iron. The blacksmith's using iron to make tools. And we're using iron to build houses. And I've been trading with iron once or twice. So I don't know where they're getting iron from. But I suppose they've been building a lot of stuff. They might have been taking iron away to make room for houses and things. And I don't suppose we're using that much iron, really. in the grand scheme of things. And then we've got little houses. Nice young couples. Oh wait, okay, you're just a miserable kid who's moved in on his own. But then we've got nice young couples coming through to have nice children. That's what we want. I think we should also build a well, because I know the market has a well, but I don't know whether that is actually a functioning well that will be used in the event of a fire. So I'm going to build a little well there, plus it just takes up more stone. And we've got enough stone. Yeah, so I'll build a little well there. How's the food? It's still hovering around 3,000. I don't think it's something we need to worry about massively. Firewood's getting a tiny bit low. Just a tiny bit. Because it was up around the 1,000 mark, so we might want to keep a small eye on that. Oh, merchants arrived. I'm not interested. There's nothing you have that I would want. Squash seeds. I've already got squash seeds. You can go. You can go, my dear. I have no need of merchants anymore. I mean, I can buy seeds so I can grow more stuff, but frankly, I think I've got enough variety to be going along with. And I've got sheep, cows, and chickens, and that's all I want in this world. I've still only got 6 cows. I would have thought they would be breeding faster than that. Is it because we keep hitting the food limit? Is that why? Are you making the cows not breed because of that? That cow has delusions of grandeur and wants to escape the field, that one. Bless him. Actually, he looks more like he wants to get back in. He looks like he's accidentally ended up outside the field and now he wants to get back in. Bless him. Oh, we've got a little cow. A little baby cow popped into existence. We now have 7 cows. Oh, we've got 7 cows, man. How many sheep we've got? We've got 34 sheep. I'm fairly sure we do not need 34 sheep. I think the fact that our sort of massive surplus of food is entirely my fault because I just want too many animals. We've got 18 chickens. We don't need 18 chickens. 18 chickens, 32 sheep, and we will eventually have 24 cows. Right, shall we convert some more paths to stone paths? Shall we make Upper Magpieton have stone paths because they're stuck-up middle-class bastards up here? And they want stone paths, and it'll use up some of our stone. We've used up quite a bit of our stone actually, so that our quarry people actually have a reason to exist. All of this can become stone. Why is there a question mark hovering over my orchard? Oh, have I had people die and there was no one to replace them? Oh, that's sad. Okay. Where's Farmer? Should we give the original town stone paths as well? I mean, look at the original town. I wish I could remember which house had been built first. But these were the first houses, weren't they? These 6 houses were the first houses to be built, bless them. Because I was toying with the idea of converting them into stone houses, but I like the fact that they look all sort of outdated and everything. Because it's the original town. We might think about changing the paths to stone paths eventually. These ones just aren't getting done at all, are they? Does anybody want to actually turn these paths into stone paths? I mean, they've done the ones over here, so that's nice. What's our family to house ratio now? 37 families and 40 homes. Okay, we've got too many houses. That's fine. We'll hold off on the house building for a while. Our food is now starting to hover around the... it was down around the 2,000 mark for a while. Now it's creeping up towards 3,000 again. I mean, we're all right, but it's something to keep an eye on. But I mean, it's good because it means that our farm is actually now functioning as a farm. Because before it was just like we just had too much food and there was no reason for any of this to be doing anything. Like there was no reason for it to exist. But yeah, we're hovering around 3,000 again. I have 9 cows. The cows are growing a lot slower than the sheep did. I mean, the sheep, it was like all of a sudden we had like 28 sheep. Oh my god, there's just some dead sheep. Oh man, are those animal skins or is that meat? I think that might be meat. I mean, you just like killed the sheep in the field and then you just leave the meat out there. Just taunting all of these poor other sheep of like, this is what's going to happen to you. Yeah, but we've got 9 cows now, but like the sheep, I mean the sheep just bred like flipping rabbits, didn't they? We had like tons of sheep in no time. The cows are taking their time, which is fine. Apparently a merchant arrived. Did a merchant arrive? Is there a merchant waiting for me? I have no interest in merchants anymore. Merchants bore me. Oh, you have more cattle, do you? I do not need your cattle, good man. I mean, I suppose I could buy some more cattle. Just to bulk up our numbers more quickly. Don't need them. Mind you, it would be a good way of getting rid of some stuff so that my blacksmith actually has something to do again. Yeah, because if I give him some steel tools, then my blacksmith will actually have a reason to like make more tools. Or if I give him some hide coats. I'll give him 200 stone and I'll give him some logs because I've got far too many logs. And I'll give him some fire. No, I'll not. I'll not give him the firewood. I'll give him the hide coats. Right. How many cows can I get for that? I can get 3, and then I need another 400. So if I give him some more steel tools, there we go. Right. I will have 3 cows, and those 3 cows can join the 9 cows we've got over here. We now have 12 cows. Okay, so they've sped up a little bit. Although actually that might be counting these cows over here, mightn't it? Yeah. So those cows will go over, so we'll bulk up our cow numbers. Oh, our food's creeping back up to 4,000. Oh my god. Stop doing that! I don't need that much food. Oh, storage for reduced goods near capacity again. Oh my god. I've got too much of everything. I should build a bridge across this entire lake. Just to prove that I can. Just build a massive bridge from there, like all the way down to here, for absolutely no reason other than to use up all of the stuff that I've got. Just to use up all of my resources because I've got far too many of them. I think it's the animal skins that are pushing the stored goods up, because I'm trying to work out what it is, because food is actually like going down for the most part. Because it was always around 4,000, now it's more often around 3,000. So it must be, because I mean we've got the limits on the tools and the clothes. It must be the textiles, because they've gone up to like 1,000 because of how many animals we've got now. Yeah, we've got a lot of textiles, so maybe I should put some textiles in here. That would be a good idea. So yes, leather. If we get like 800 or something like that, I mean we've got plenty. If we put 800 textiles in there. Not that we want to trade with merchants for anything anymore, but still, our firewood's gone back up. For a minute I thought our firewood situation was going to get precarious, but no, apparently not. I'm starting to think when the food dropped before, and it dropped down to like 2,000, that might have been... Was that when I was trading with food? I traded food for something, didn't I? I traded food for apple seeds. No, that was ages ago. Oh, I don't know. I know the storage for produced goods is near capacity. Apparently we don't have a doctor. Why don't we have a doctor? We definitely should have a doctor. Let's get a doctor. And then I've got 3 labourers. I'm going to just leave them as labourers because I need them to build these fucking paths. How are we doing on families? We've still got more homes than families. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Have more children, people, for God's sake. Now our crops are dying off again because of an early winter. That's fine. That's good, actually. I'm happy about that. We have far too much food. I mean, I could just, like, stop the field from working because we've got too much food. We've got another merchant has arrived. Hello, Mr. Merchant. You have more cattle again. I don't need cattle. Go away. I no longer require cattle. Stopping all that time I waited for cattle. I had 3 merchants in a row bring me cattle. Like, for God's sake. You're just making fun of me now, game. Actually, do you know what? I know what we can do. Let's take some of our fishermen off. Because we're short on labourers and we've got too much food. So let's just take some of our food producing people off. That would make sense, wouldn't it? And take some of our hunters off. Watch food go through the fucking floor now. I bet you anything, by this time next year we'll just have like no food because I've done this. We'll take a couple of our gatherers off as well. So now we've got plenty of labourers who could come and build these fucking paths. And hopefully we should be bringing in a bit less food, so we won't have quite as much of a surplus. They're still not building these paths. Those paths have definitely not been built, have they? No, because they're all like see-through. They're just potential paths. They haven't been built yet. I've got 10 fucking labourers. What are you all playing at? Oh, wait. I think someone built a bit of the path. Someone built a tiny bit of the path. Oh god, I think this one's going to be a long one, but yeah, eventually they will build these paths, which will be good because it'll take us from our stone, because we're reaching the limit on stone now. Oh, poor quarry people won't have anything to do. You can see the quarry's getting deeper though, as they mine it out. It's getting deeper. 82% remaining. How much is remaining in our mine? 71%. So I think the quarry's going down quicker. Although we've got the same amount of workers in each. Maybe quarries just get used up faster. Another merchant has arrived. If you have brought me fucking cows, I'm gonna throw them at you. Herbs, wool, cabbage seeds, coal, apple seeds. I'll take a cabbage seed. I will take a cabbage seed. Do you want to trade some food? That's exciting. So, if you want 200 mushrooms, you can have 200 mushrooms. If you want... I won't give you all of the fish, because now I've taken people off. Now I've taken fishermen off. We're not bringing in as many fish. I mean, food's still fine, but you can see it's hovering. It's hovering. Pumpkins, you can have all my pumpkins. Those are probably the last pumpkins we have since we're not growing them anymore. You can have some wild chicken meat. You can have wild deer meat. You can have onions. You can have leather. You can have some steel tools. And at that point I'm overpaying by 6, but that's fine by me. I shall trade you that for some cabbage seeds, and then you can piss off. Oh my god, we've had a lot of people die all of a sudden. We've gone down to 69 adults, yes. 115 members in the church, but we've got more of an equal balance of like adults and students than children now. So I think that's fine. Somebody died. Oh, Magnolia the brewer died during childbirth. Oh, that's our first childbirth death. Childbirth death. That's surprising. I usually have more childbirth deaths by now, but they built these paths yet? I can't tell with the snow on top of them. Someone named their child Bridge, and he's become a student, or she, who knows really. And another one named their kid Princenza, Vanica, and Fad. Wow, Vanica's quite a nice name. There was an episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and in it there was a murderer. Was he a murderer? I think he was like a serial killer or something. But he was like... Was it Voyager? Oh, I'm second guessing myself here. Was it Voyager or Deep Space Nine? I think in my heart of hearts it was Deep Space Nine. Yeah, and they had this... He was like a serial killer or something who they'd been holding for ages, but he was like he was like an amazing escape artist, and he just kept escaping. And he was called Vantica, I think. And that name has always stuck in my head of like, I should name a character Vantica at some point, because it's such a brilliant name. It just sort of... See, sometimes someone just sticks with you like that. It's a very good episode of Deep Space Nine, actually. If it was Deep Space Nine and not Voyager. I'm sure it was Deep Space Nine. Yeah, it was, because it had, what's his name in it? The Doctor. Julian. Because it was Vantica had like killed himself or something, or no, he died in an accident or something like that, and he was dead. But then the guard who was who had been like in charge of guarding him was convinced that he wasn't dead because he was such a good escape artist, and then it turned out that yeah, he actually wasn't dead. He'd like implanted his brain waves into Julian's head or something like that. It's a brilliant episode anyway. Lesteban, that's another name we've got, and Ladaria. We've got Tinifred and Corlissa. And, oh my god, Jamacross? And Shamari. Storage for produced goods near capacity. Again. Yes, I know. Like, how? What's it full of? Food is down to 1,500. What is it full of? It's 99% full of 50 animal skins and 520 wool. What? How is it 99% full? Look, it's not full at all. It's like, there's no in there. Does wool just take up like a lot of space or something? We do have a lot of wool. That's because we've got a lot of sheep. Oh my god. Whoa. We've had, oh my god, a building caught fire. How long has that building been on fire? Okay, so oh dear. So the blacksmith's caught fire. Oh god, everything's going on at once. Nomads have arrived at the town hall. Storage produced goods near capacity. A merchant has arrived and a building has caught fire. So, right. So the blacksmith caught fire and then the house next door to it caught fire. So that's bad. We've got nomads who want citizenship. Hang on a minute. I'll deal with that first. There are 10 nomads requesting citizenship. Allow them to become citizens of Magpieton. Yes, I will have you. Your first duty is to try and put that fire out. So yes, I'm slightly concerned that we're going to end up with some homeless people here. I mean, we've got some homeless people because we've got nomads. Are you all going to please put that fire out? Where's the nearest well? I built a load of wells. the last time, and I think I didn't build one near here. Where are they getting water from? They're getting it from the river, so I definitely didn't build a well anywhere near... Oh, flipping heck, I should definitely have built a well somewhere near here. I mean, there's a well there. You could go to there to get water. I mean, it's raining. Like, I feel like the rain should be putting the fire out. There are so many houses around here. I'm really concerned that just, like, original Magpieton here, old Magpieton, is just gonna, like, burn down completely because, look, all of these houses are wooden. And they're very closely packed together. Oh, the tannery's on fire. Oh, this is all going wrong. Is the blacksmith's going to burn down as well? Oh, no, that is the blacksmith. This is the tailor. Oh, tell me the tailor isn't going to burn down. Oh, man. It's a good thing we've got plenty of tools and everything, isn't it? I love how calming the noise is, though. Like, I mean, it's on fire, but it sounds so nice. What with the nice cheerful music still playing in the background, it's just sort of like, oh yeah, the town's burning down, but you know what, we're gonna make it really chill and relaxing for you. That's what this game is like, even in like the midst of horror and drama and disaster. It's still like, yeah, we're still gonna make it nice and chill for you, don't you worry. So yes, so the tailors is burnt down, so we'll rebuild the tailors. And then the tannery is going to burn down. That house is burned down. The rest of the houses seem to have not caught fire yet. They're really not very good at putting the fires out, are they? Where are they getting water from? Are they getting it from that well? Look how fast they can run when they need to as well. You never run that fast to go to your regular day jobs, do you? Okay, so we'll rebuild that house. And then that's going to burn down at some point. And we'll rebuild that. But that seems to be the end of it. I don't think there's... Yeah, that's fine. So we'll just rebuild all of that. So I now need some builders, so we'll get some builders going on so we can rebuild all of that, that's fine. I might build a well. Where are wells again? There are wells. We'll build a well like there. And then we'll build some more houses up in Quarryton to accommodate the new nomads. There's only 10 of them. So like later on, as the town expands and stuff, the next time there'll probably be like 37 of them or something like that. Get another 3 houses going on. We'll get another 3 houses. Oh, our food's dipped down below 2,000. Yeah, I mean, it's still fine. We're treading water. This is what we wanted. We wanted the food down because I've just got too much shit. I don't understand how that is 99% full. I mean, yeah, it's got 500 wool in it, but like, I've seen it with like 2,000 pumpkins. So I don't understand that at all. Does wool just take up like loads of room? I tell you what we'll do. Actually, if we put a lot of wool... Oh yeah, there was a tray. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck off with your fucking cattle. I do not need cattle. I'm going to take it off my fucking orders. Go away. Oh my god. All that time I was wishing for cattle. Yeah, if you can put some wool. Because we've got way too much. Like, just way too much. So put, like, 400 wool in there. Because I've got too many sheep. It's my own fault, man. I just really wanted big fields full of lots of sheep. We've got 36 sheep. And we've got 23 cows, yeah. So we've got just far too much wool and leather. I imagine we've got a lot of eggs as well, have we? Actually, I can't find eggs anywhere. Do people have eggs in their houses? There must be eggs. I've got like loads and loads of chickens. There must be eggs somewhere. Oh god, even the herbalist has reached its bloody limit now. Was that the forester? I think it's the foresters that reached its limit, but I mean the herbalist has as well because it's got a herb limit of 300 and we've got 293. So yes, I'm gonna build these houses. I'll tell you what, I'll speed time up again. Just get rid of all of these homeless people, and then we've got these people with question marks because we've got... Oh, there are citizens with diseases. Ooh, an outbreak of typhus has occurred. Oh, how exciting. We've got drama. Is it one of the nomads? Has one of the fucking nomads brought bloody typhus into my town? I mean, it's alright. We've got a hospital. That now has one patient. That's its first patient. It's been open for approximately 30 years by now or something like that, but this is its first patient. Yes, we've been here for 28 years, and I don't know how. We've been here for 28 years, and we've gone through about 5 generations. But, yes, I can't remember exactly when the hospital was built, but, yes, this is its first ever patient. But we've got plenty of medicine, and we've got a physician. Who's the physician? Someone I don't know. Killy! You've got a physician called Killy. Oh, that's brilliant, that is. 60 years old, educated, that's good, fair clothing and a steel tool. I'm not going to ask what you're using that steel tool for, but okay. Oh, now we've got 2 people with typhus, yeah. So this'll happen now and then. It's not really a major disaster, to be honest with you. It's the bloody nomads have brought bloody typhus into my town. But they'll just go and get themselves treated. It's unlikely to be a massive problem. Some people might die, but to be honest, probably not. We've got plenty of medicine. We've got a nice hospital for them to go to. They should all be fine. Or at least mostly be fine. We can afford to lose a few people, yeah. And we've got people wandering around with question marks over their heads because their places of work have burned down. But that's okay. We'll get them rebuilt quickly enough. Oh, they're finally getting around to building these bloody stone paths. That's nice. Have you got around to building the ones over here yet? No, they've just finally finished off the ones over here. That's probably because we've got 13 labourers right now. I could probably stand to have a few more builders, couldn't I? Get all of these things rebuilt. And now we've only got 1 person with typhus. And now we've got no people with typhus. That was the typhus epidemic of Magpieton. 2 people got typhus, and then it was fine. That's the level of drama you can expect from this game. Still got 2 homeless people. And I now have no homeless people, but how many? What's that that's low? Food! Oh my fucking god! There is a... What? Wait, what? When was the last time this happened? We only have 462 food. Okay, get us some more fishermen then. Get all of our fishermen back. And get us another hunter and another gatherer. And that should hopefully sort that problem out. Yeah, oh my god, when was the last time that the reserve of food was low? Jesus. These bloody nomads coming in. Rebuilding the blacksmiths, which is fine. That's gone down to high coat. We should definitely be making warm coats with leather and wool. That would help with our slight wool problem that we've got. That we've just got far too much wool. It's probably because we're not using it for anything. Yeah, how is our family to house situation going on now? We've got 43 homes and 46 families, so we can stand to have a few more houses. Although the thing you have to remember with this is, of course, that people will be dying and moving out. So sometimes, like, you can sort of end up then having if you have like too many people and too many families and not enough houses, and then you build more houses, you can then end up with the opposite problem. Just because people have died and therefore obviously moved out of their homes, if that is the right term. They moved out of their homes when they died. We're getting a healthy amount of people now though. How many have we got? 133. Eventually we're going to have to build another church. And I think the next church will be built over in Quarryton, because I think like sort of, you know, we had the original Magpieton, and then we've got Upper Magpieton, and this is now Lower Magpieton. And then Farmington was sort of just kind of bolted on. It's more like a suburb of Magpieton. But Quarryton is more of its own town, I think, or it's going to be anyway. It's got the market and everything. It's not the prettiest town though, because, you know, it's definitely a working town. There's another merchant. It's got the quarry and everything. What have we got? Cherry seeds I don't need. Wheat seeds. I could get some wheat seeds. I could stand to have some wheat seeds. Right, so I'm going to build a few more houses over here in Quarryton. I'm just going to shove a few in like there. We'll build like 3 along there. They've built the paths over here. Oh my god, they have. They've built the paths. Oh look. Oh, isn't that lovely? This now properly differentiates Upper Magpieton from Lower Magpieton. I think we should leave Lower Magpieton just like this, just so you can see the difference. Or should we upgrade it? I mean, I think Farmington should keep the dirt paths because, you know, it's a farm. It just makes sense and it just kind of looks nice. But maybe we should upgrade Lower Magpieton. Yeah, I tell you what, we've got the stone to spare, so we'll put nice stone paths in for Lower Magpieton. Although we'll keep the dirt path going into the forest, I think, because, you know, it just makes sense because it's a forest. And we'll extend it out to the cemetery, and then going into Farmington, we will have dirt paths. Was Farmington? I'm just thinking. Was Farmington the name of the town that they moved to in that episode of Family Guy when they became farmers? suddenly occurred to me, I'm like, I'm sure I've heard the word Farmington before. It was something unimaginative like that, wasn't it? It was like Farm Town or Farmville or something like that they moved to when they decided to become farmers, and then they ended up becoming like meth dealers instead. Yeah, I watch Family Guy, alright? Shut up. I find Family Guy to be very good, like, before bed viewing on days when you just, like, you just want to watch something that requires no brain power. Like, nothing at all. You just want to sit there and watch something completely mindless. Family Guy, that's my go-to. Oh, another merchant has arrived, probably with things that I don't want. What? What are you selling? Chickens? I don't need fucking chickens. Oh, you know what? Per Melly, the bloody livestock merchant, all of those years he kept me waiting, and now he can't get enough of me. He's just like, oh, look, do you want some more cattle? Do you want some more chickens? No, I don't. I have my own chickens now. I never need to see your stupid face again. Yeah, Quarryton's a little bit ramshackle, I'm gonna say. It's a bit sort of like, it's very crowded. It's very all tight-knit and close together, and it's very, you know, you've got the quarry over here, and then you've got the market, so it's not going to be a quiet place. It's a bit of a rough, it's the rough side of town, I think. That's what Quarryton is. Quarryton's like, it's the rough end of Magpieton. But yeah, I don't know, it just kind of, it looks like the rough end, doesn't it? It just doesn't look pretty like the rest of it does. The rest of it looks so pretty. Farmington looks so pretty. Lower Magpieton with its new stone paths looks so pretty. Upper Magpieton looks very posh and middle class. And Quarryton just like, yeah, not very pretty at all. It's all the slate roofs and the quarry and everything. In fact, I haven't actually bothered to clear the trees, so they're still basically just living in a forest. Oh my god, I haven't even built the path all the way up to that house. Build the path up a bit. There you go. How many people have we got now? 139. And we've got 49 families to 46 homes. So we could stand to have a few more houses. We could stand to expand Quarryton a little bit more. But if we're going to expand it more, we need more things out here. Because I need more jobs for people who are living in these houses to have. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. To keep with the theme of this being a very kind of compact sort of little place. We'll build a little street up there, and then we'll build more houses along that street, so they really are packed in like sardines. And then we'll build, I think, I've already got a well, haven't I? I've got a well there. The lake's just there, but I could build another well. Sort of there. Build a well there. We'll build a well there. There's another merchant. What do you want? Squash seeds, plum seeds. I've already got squash seeds and plum seeds, haven't I? Yeah, you can piss off. Don't need you. Oh, we're low on something. Is it food? I think we're low on food. Yeah, we're low on food. That's interesting. Let's get ourselves... We are into early autumn and the harvest is coming in. Still, it's not good to have low food warnings at any time of the day. So we'll get ourselves up on hunters and gatherers. Anything else I'm low on? No, we're fine on everything else. So we'll see if that sorts out the problem. Oh god, we've got a very early winter. Oh, that's not good. We've got a very early winter and all of our crops are dying faster than we can bring them in. Yeah, that might actually be a small problem this year. Going into... we should have enough. We should have enough. My giant farm is going to save us. My giant amount of sheep and cows is what is going to see us through the winter. And chickens. Might want to think about building another school, actually, because we're up to 27 students. We've got the capacity for 40. We're up to 28 now. Quarryton could do with a school, because we are going to educate them. Maybe the rough end of town, but we are going to educate them. We'll build a little stone path up there. And we can build a little school. Yeah, schoolhouse. We'll build a schoolhouse. Sort of. Do we want it in the thick of it, though? I mean, it's going to be the rough school, isn't it? It's going to be the rough school. Because normally I try to build the schools like out a little bit, close to the, close to the lake and stuff like that, where it's going to be a bit quiet for them. But this is going to be the rough school. Maybe we will build it by the lake. We'll build it out by the lake for the school children. Reserve of food is low again, and we're into late winter. Reserve of food is low, actually. It is quite low. I don't want to do what I did last time, which was panic and build lots of things that needed to bring in more food. Because then we just ended up with far too much food for far too long. But it is getting a bit iffy. We're sort of treading water at the minute, and we're expanding quite quickly. So maybe I could stand to have like one more source of food coming in. Question is what? I mean, I could build another pasture and split the herds so we have more animals. Although I don't know where I'd build it. I tucked it around the back of these houses or something. I could build another farmer's thing. No teacher. I could build another, not farmer's thing, fisherman's thing. That is my kind of go-to. There isn't really anywhere I could build another gatherers or hunters, I suppose, really. Oh, we've got another trader's arrived. What have you got, my dear? You have got cherry seeds I don't need. Peach seeds. I could get some chestnut seeds as well. Okay. Right, peach seeds and chestnut seeds. You are going to want a lot of stuff. And then I think what I will do is I will give Quarryton their own orchard. And they can grow more pears to make alcohol. That'll make them happy. Or if not pears, I can maybe make them grow something else. But I wanna do it for the taverns. We've got the upper class tavern that makes plum ale, and then we've got the lower class tavern that makes pear ale. Oh, it was a good call building that other school, because we're getting up to the 40 mark there, and I do not want a single person to be uneducated in this town. Like ever. However, my god, the graves are going down. How? How is that a thing? How are graves disappearing? Are they moving them from that cemetery to that cemetery? That doesn't make sense. I don't understand how graves are disappearing. This isn't something I've ever been aware of in this game. I've always been aware of, like, having to build loads of cemeteries to keep up with the demand for bodies. Well, not the demand for bodies, the demand for space to put bodies. That's very weird. I've never been aware of graves disappearing before. It's still a good thing we've got 2 cemeteries, because, I mean, that one's just not big. Yeah, that one's gone down to 10. It was at 11 and now it's gone down to 10. How does that work? I don't understand. Oh, there's our little orchard. Right, you can plant... Oh, there's so many things you could plant. Seems a shame just to plant more pears when there's so many things you could plant. I mean, we've got plenty of alcohol. It's not like we've got a shortage. I tell you what, plant chestnuts. That'd be nice. And get yourself another farmer. And you can plant chestnuts. And then Quarryton can grow chestnuts and contribute to the food situation. You can maybe give them their own little chicken coop as well. Because I feel like that would suit Quarryton to have like a little chicken coop somewhere. Maybe put it like here or something, and it could serve like the market maybe. How are we doing on storage now? 74% full. That one's still at 99% full, and I don't understand how. Is it the wool? Maybe wool just like takes up loads of space. What do you want? Ale, wild skin, hair, goat leather. Don't need you. You can piss off. Okay, I'm getting a bit concerned about food, because it's going to take a while for those chestnuts to actually grow. And I don't think it's going to do much, to be honest. I'm tempted to build another fishing hut somewhere. Oh look, it's getting down to like 200, 300. That's not good. Yeah, that's really not good. I think we need to do something about that if we just slow the game down a bit. Yes. Should we get another fisherman's place? Seems like the quickest and easiest solution, doesn't it? I mean, I could stick it there, and Farmington could have a little fishing place as well. That seems like a good idea. We'll stick it there. I've got 10 builders for some reason. I don't know why I've got 10 builders. I don't need 10 builders. I've got 24 labourers. Oh, wow. I definitely don't need that many labourers either. I'll tell you what, we can get some more miners going on. Get some more miners. I think we need to put the limits up on things that they can mine as well. Yeah, so I'll put the iron limit up to like 500. Put the coal limit up to 500. And we'll need to go back to mining coal fairly sharpish. We've got 152 members in the church. Yeah, soon enough we're going to have to build another church. And we're going to build it over here in Quarryton. I mean, we could even build it now, actually. We've got plenty of stone and stuff. We could build another chapel over here. Build it there. That seems like a good enough place to build it. We'll build them a little chapel there. Well, it's not a little chapel, it's quite a big chapel. And that can be Quarryton's chapel. And then after they've built that, I'm thinking we should probably stop, because I think I have been recording for quite a long time. I'm not entirely certain because I didn't check what time it was when I started, but you know, I get a bit lost in it. Which is why I do it. That's like a good thing for me, because it stops us thinking about other stuff. But yeah, it does mean that I just end up with like ridiculously long videos. And actually, the Frostpunk mini-series, that is currently, it hasn't gone up yet. It's currently, as I am recording this, it is currently uploading to YouTube. I'm uploading all of them at once, but they're going to be like, they're going to go up one day at a time, which you already know because this is going to go up after they've gone up, if that makes sense. But yes, that Frostpunk mini-series where I just sat down and played Frostpunk, and I played for like 6 hours, and I cut those 6 hours down to like 3.5. I had a 3.5 hour long video, and I thought, I can't put that up. I know what I'll do. I'll split it into little half-hour segments. Oh, we've had somebody die of something. Estin the fisherman died during childbirth. That's our second childbirth death. Yeah. Yes, so I recorded for 6 hours. The raw recording of Frostpunk was 6 hours long. And I cut that 6 hour long one down to 3.5 hours through editing. And then I thought, no, I cannot put up a 3.5 hour long video. So I thought, I'll split it up into half-hour segments, and I'll do a little like next time bit at the end of each one to make it into a bit like a sort of mini-series, and each one's like a little episode or something like that. Which is why there was no intros or outros at them, because I wasn't planning on doing that when I was recording it. Yeah, and I ended up with a little mini-series, and now I'm thinking that might actually be quite a good way, like a good solution to the fact that I really struggle to do one-shots because I always want to turn everything into like an epic saga, but I really struggle to be committed enough to then finish that epic saga, which is how you end up with just like loads of series that are just left unfinished. But if what I do every time is I sit down and record for like 6 hours straight and then cut that recording down and turn it into like little half-hour episodes and turn it into a mini-series, you see, that might actually work quite well for me. So we might see a few more of those little mini-series. But yeah, the Frostbug one was like completely by accident. Coal, wool, coat and ale. I don't need any of those. You can go away. Right. So, we have built Quarryton, the rough end of Magpieton. And it has its quarry, and it has a market, which is very exciting. It has its own little stockpile. It has all of these little lovely houses. It has its own orchard. It has its own school. And now it has its own chapel with one member, who I am assuming is the cleric who is assigned to work there. But it means that, you know, we're good on chapels for a while, because I'm sure the chapels can hold like 400 members or something like that. No, 200 members. So now we've got enough for 400, and we're a ways away from having 400 people yet. Yes, so anyway, we will hold it off there for now, and then I will see you next time when we will do something else, probably. Possibly try and address the small food crisis that we're going through. Yes, I think that's probably what we'll do.